3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Ghost Pirate Entertainment presents Horrorween. This is episode 10 of 13, and in this episode we talk about Bride of Frankenstein.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
So Bride of Frankenstein is a movie that I've always felt is underrated. For some reason it doesn't get talked about like the other Universal classics, but I think it should, and I honestly think it should be considered one of the very best. Because, strangely enough, I actually like it better than the original Frankenstein. I think it has a much more layered story with a lot more intensity, and the characters are much more compelling in it. As well as there's a lot of different characters in this film. And even the bride herself, who only makes an appearance for a short time, she's so full of energy, and she is so interesting to look at. Just a little bit of movement and things you do get from her are very interesting and pretty exciting to watch. The thing I enjoy the most about it is it's much more of a horror movie. Frankenstein is much more terrifying. He's really just aggressive in this, much more so than in the original. The original, yes, he has his moments where he attacks and this and that, but for the most part, he's a very passive, likable, sympathetic character. In this, he's angry. You know, he has started to realize the world that he is in, and he's not cool with it. And he's starting to attack back. And you see him kill lots of different bystanders and people that are kind of innocent. He becomes much more of the monster in this. And yes, I know, I made the mistake that so many of us make. Frankenstein is the doctor, not the monster. The monster is just referred to as the monster. But it's Frankenstein, okay? Okay, Frankenstein's monster. Are you happy? But he's just much more of a monstrous character. The doctor, Dr. Frankenstein, is much more humble in this. He's realized what he's done, and he's realized the folly of his ways. He's realized the ramifications of his actions, and that science at all costs is not always worth it. And it may not be worth him achieving these goals and whatnot if it's going to hurt the people around him and others that he cares about. And so he's become remorseful and a figure who does not want to continue down this road. To me, it's a much more exciting film with a lot more layers, and it just is more interesting in general. There's a lot of really dark, creepy imagery in this that feels much more of what you think of when you picture those Universal monsters. And all the Universal monster movies have those elements, but this one is packed full of them. It has scenes in it that remind me of Dracula, as well as the original Frankenstein, and lots of other Universal movies where you can really see them starting to kind of compile these things that they realize people enjoy in their monster flicks, and they put it into this piece. It's just really interesting to watch and really an enjoyable film. I do feel like it should be put in a position of greatness and not be talked secondary to the original Frankenstein, but equal with the original Frankenstein, if not better. I feel like I might have not always given this film the credit it deserved and thought of it in that same light as I do the original Frankenstein and Dracula, etc. But I do now. Alright guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ding the bell. And like always, thank you so much for watching. Please crush that like button. And remember, horror can be fun. I will see you guys next time.